What is going on, everyone? Platinum B is coming at you with yet another video. Today we are doing episode 33 of the Platinum Beast Answer series. I look forward to getting into the comments that you all left for me on last week's video. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, so didn't get very many comments on last week's video. Unfortunately, I'm having to record this on Thursday, so if you get your comment in over the weekend, unfortunately it will not be read in this video, but I usually don't get too many weekend comments, so that's okay. I do want to mention, however, leave your comment in the comment section down below or question that you want me to answer on a video that I record and post every single Sunday. If you leave your comment down below on this video, I will read it out on next week's video and respond to it in a video. We didn't get very many comments on this past video, but that's okay. We're still going to dive right on into them and see what everyone said. I love answering you guys' questions no matter what they may be, so leave them down below. And even if you just want to leave a comment letting me know how much you appreciate my channel or any thoughts you may have, that's totally cool as well. I will respond to those as well. So with all that being said, let's dive right on in. Okay, so we've got Mr. Trident Stacking as the first comment on the video. And he said, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate the nickname Platty? Do you have any real-life nicknames you prefer to use? You know, honestly, Platty, I don't mind. You know, Inefficient Stacker calls me Platty or Platypus. That's totally okay, and I don't mind that nickname. You know, most people just call me Beast or PB or what have you. I don't really have any real-life nicknames that I can really think of at the current time. Most of my friends and family, they either don't know I stack or they don't really care that much, unfortunately. As unfortunate as that is, I am the only one in my family and the only one in my friend group that stacks precious metals, so they wouldn't give me a nickname that would have to do anything with that anyways. And so, yeah, that's just the way it is. But Platty, I don't mind it so much. I think it's kind of cool because it kind of relates to the Australian platypus, which was their sovereign mint platinum coin for quite a while. They've since moved on to their regular kangaroo that they have in gold and silver and now platinum. So that's a little bit different. But regardless, the platypus is still a cool coin that I hope to have one day. I've just been focusing on picking up different coins as of late. But Trident Stacking, my friend, you can call me whatever you like. I do not mind whatsoever. But thank you for your comment, my friend, and thank you for being a loyal follower of my channel. Everyone should be sure to go check out Trident Stacking. He has a very cool channel that he recently just started. He's also a U.S. veteran, so props to him for being a man of service. We love all our men and women of service, so thank you for that as well, Trident Stacking. And I look forward to seeing your channel grow, my friend. And thank you for your comment. Up next, we have Mr. Aloha Stacker says, short Q&A today. I don't have anything for next week, but looking forward to what others have to ask. Yes, last week's video was fairly short. I kind of made it in a bit of a rush. Unfortunately, I was just kind of rushed to get it out because I recorded it pretty much day of, and I wanted to get it out for you guys to watch, and I wanted to remain consistent with this video series. But thank you for your comment, Aloha, and I always appreciate seeing your comments. You comment on pretty much every single one of my videos. You have been a loyal follower of my channel for quite some time. And you, my friend, are also a U.S. veteran, so props to you, my man. And you are one of the best community members in the stacking community, if I'm being completely honest. You have a very cool channel, amazing pieces in your stack. I mean, your stack is pretty much second to none. Most people just stack, you know, generic weight stuff. Some people get a little bit into the collectibles, but you, my friend, have some of the coolest pieces I have ever seen. So everyone should go check out Aloha Stacker for sure to see some awesome pieces. Silver, gold, platinum, doesn't matter. He stacks it all. And thank you for your comment, my friend, and thank you for your support of my channel. Up next, we have Mr. Nick Uplands. Nick Uplands says, I haven't watched in a while. No work means no saving, which means no platinum, but I'm hoping I get on the wagon soon. Well, that is unfortunate, my friend, but that's totally okay, and I really appreciate your comment and your support of my channel. You have been a long-time follower of my channel, and you stack platinum, so you are A-okay in my book. And sometimes, life hits us with all different kinds of curveballs, and sometimes we've got to put this stacking stuff on hold. And it's unfortunate as it is, but at the end of the day, life takes priority, and, we have priorities in our life that don't revolve around stacking, so sometimes we got to kind of put it on hold / wait out certain time periods in our life. But that's okay, because, stacking can be going on at any time in life. Sure, you might miss out on some profits, but that's totally okay, because, whatever you had to take care of within your own life was 100% more important than stacking ever should be in anyone's life. It should never be first in anyone's life, right? For me personally, it's God, family, and then myself. But, at the end of the day, stacking should never be anyone's real number one priority. Now, it's okay to stack in the case of, wanting to take care of your family and preserve wealth for your family and things like that. That's a noble cause and a worthy achievement, but everyone has priorities in life, and because you had to put your stacking on hold, my friend, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But I appreciate you, Nick Uplands. I appreciate your comments on my videos and just watching my videos and things like that, and you have been a loyal follower of my channel for a while, and I really appreciate that, my friend. So up next, we have Mr. Butterbeans said, great video. Thank you, Mr. Butterbeans. I really appreciate it. I love when I see comments, even as small as yours may seem. They mean a lot to me as a YouTube creator. So thank you, Butterbeans. I really appreciate it. Up next, we have Mr. Mutant Ryef. Mr. Mutant Ryef says, been wondering if CBDC comes out that they then give you a deadline to turn in your PMs, crypto and fiat. After the deadline, no on-ramp or off-ramp to them. Well, to be honest, I'm not in the crypto game, so I don't really get involved in that. I obviously am in the PMs game, and I have fiat because I'm an American. And I'm a human, and you need fiat to buy things. But as far as them, doing a recall on everything or requiring everyone to turn in everything for some sort of, government-backed digital currency or anything of that nature, the thing about it, and the thing I think about it is, so people still have and are able to obtain controlled substances and other things that are otherwise not permissible within the United States. So because of that, I think there will become some sort of underground kind of exchange for precious metals. I just think it's simply how it is. I'm not a real big believer in the government, mandating the confiscation of precious metals or anything of that nature. I do think they could ban crypto, right? They wouldn't necessarily require you to turn it in, but they could ban it. And again, that would create a sort of black market economy. Now, crypto is already used on black market economies as the go-to form of payment, currency, exchange rate, what have you. And so I don't really see that occurring, right? If it does, precious metals will just fall into that category, right? People are always going to want a way to pay someone and it just be able to be under the table, right? As long as there's, Craigslist and all these online local marketplace things and garage sales and things like that, people aren't going to want to have to do everything electronically and then have one major headache when it comes to taxes and things like that at the end of the year. Oh, you made $5 selling, closed at a garage sale, well, yeah, you're going to have to pay taxes on that. You're going to have to file 1099 and all this blah, 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 blah. No. Okay? People just don't have time for that, and they don't want to fool with that, and that's just ridiculous. So if there were to be any type of, confiscation or buyback or anything like that, I think a lot of people are just going to hold what they have. And that's one of the old-time sayings in the stacking community is if you don't hold it, you don't own it. And that's very true. That's why precious metals are great. That's one of the main reasons I don't believe in crypto. I do invest in the stock market, but I do that with the mindset that I could lose everything. As far as precious metals, I'll never lose what I actually own. So, I mean, that's just my theory and my thinking. It's just the way it is, But interesting points you make, Mutant Raya, for sure. And I appreciate your comment, my friend. And I hope to see more comments from you. You have been a loyal follower of my channel for a while. And so I really appreciate all the things that you bring to the table. Up next, and last but not least, we have Mr. Jack. Mr. Jack says, interesting points you made about silver and gold and platinum jewelry. I've also thought about that before. Gold has a unique color, but platinum doesn't. Platinum looks similar to cheaper metals like silver, so maybe platinum jewelry isn't as desirable for that reason. If platinum had a unique color like a blue or red or whatever color and no other metal had that color, would that make platinum jewelry more desirable in your opinion? If platinum had a unique color, maybe that'd make coins and bars more desirable too, right? Palladium and rhodium look kind of similar and aren't pretty metals in my opinion. So maybe color also works against them. Just a theory. Yes, I think color very much so works against platinum as well as palladium and rhodium in that it looks very similar to silver. And, it's simple-minded as all get out, but yes, you mentioned, coins and bars and stacking and stuff. I think the same thing occurs. Now, retail purchasers of the metals don't necessarily have as large of an influence as people give them credit for in the investment precious metals world. The silver squeeze is case in point. You can buy all of the dealer's inventory and the spot price doesn't really move much, right? These are not over-the-counter metals. Now, rhodium is the only exception. It has no paper market, and it is strictly over-the-counter pricing. But all these other metals have paper markets, and as long as the paper markets exist, and as long as the government does not regulate it in the way that we would like to see regulated, it's just going to be manipulated into oblivion. But I think that is a very important point, is I think a lot of stackers see this and, look at this dragon, for instance. This is a 1 ounce silver-colored coin. It's a platinum coin, but it's silver-colored. And I could buy one of these, or I could buy 40 1-ounce coins, or more, really. 40 1-ounce coins that I can play with and fondle. I could buy, I don't know, $50 in junk silver, which feels heavy, which feels nice. It feels like I've got a lot, right? This, it feels like I have one coin and that's all I have. People are simple-minded a lot of times. I'm not hating on anyone, but it's just natural human instinct. People are very, very simple-minded in that they want more. We always want more, That's why buffets are popular. Do I need to go to a buffet and eat as much as I possibly can to get my money's worth? No. But when you have 5 plates of food and you only paid $12, you feel like you've gotten a good value. But really, you've just gotten fat. But in all seriousness, that's the mindset of people, And I'm no stranger to that. I drive a vehicle, right? I drive a pickup truck. I have lifted that pickup truck. I have giant tires on that pickup truck. My pickup truck is very unreasonable. There's no reason or need for me to have what I have. I do drive off-road a little bit, but I could get by with a regular old pickup truck in everywhere I've taken it off-road, right? I haven't driven up Mount Everest, although with the things I've done to it, perhaps I could if I wanted to. I haven't, and I probably never will. So with that mindset, we as consumers and things like that, we want as much as we humanly possibly can get. And so when the color is silver, people want as much silver as they can get. If they're buying platinum, they're buying silver colored things, but they have a lot less than they could if they just went silver of the same visual thing. You know, we are very visually inept, I guess is the word. You know, we see $1,000 in cash, and if it's in $1 bills, wow, that's a lot of money. If it's 10 $100 bills, sure, it's a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money. You know what I mean? If I throw 1,000 $1 bills in the air, people are going to be like, oh, he's rich. If I throw $1,000 and $100, they'll be like, dude, like, what are you doing? Like, why would you do that? You know, they're not going to have the same reaction. And it's just simply because there's more paper money. Even though both are equally as valued, they're both just paper money. And more is just more visually appealing, right? So the same goes with really anything. And I think because of the color, it could impact actual retail sales. I don't think it has as near as an impact on spot price. But if the jewelry market were to switch it up, I think it possibly could have an impact because they would need to mine more metals for jewelry because jewelry has a much larger market than stacking, right? More people have rings, and especially wedding rings. Almost everyone married has a wedding ring. Most females, it's not being rude or anything like that, like jewelry. They like earrings, they like necklaces, they like bracelets, all that kind of stuff. And there's way more women wearing jewelry than there are individuals stacking bullion. I just think that's the case, and that's just what it is. But at the end of the day, you know, at some point platinum will increase in value, and if it increases over gold, I think we could see a return to the jewelry market just simply because of the value. You'll see rich people wearing platinum, going around telling everyone that they have platinum on, right? But because it's not worth as much as gold, they'd rather wear gold to show their wealth. I mean, I think it's just as simple as that. So when platinum reaches above gold, I think the jewelry market will take off more. Why? Because if you see a wealthy person, you know they're wealthy, you will probably not assume that their necklace or bracelet or earrings or whatever is silver. You probably just won't assume that. You'll be like, that's way too cheap for someone like that. You hop out of a Rolls Royce or a Bentley, you have this silver colored necklace on, it's probably going to be platinum if platinum's above gold. If gold is above platinum, well, that's the top metal. They're going to be wearing a gold necklace. Now, I know I'm going to get people maybe that say, you know, palladium's worth more than gold, but making jewelry out of palladium is not a very big thing. If anything, they use it for some coating of jewelry, but that's just not realistic. And most people haven't even heard of palladium, right? Platinum is used to define certain categories in all different kinds of industries. You know, something that I can immediately draw to attention, the Ford F-150, the top trim model is the platinum model. That's the top trim. That's the top dog truck. If you want the best truck, the nicest truck, the truck with all the bells and whistles, you buy the Platinum F-150. If you want the best American Express credit card, you get the Platinum card. If you want your record, your music record to go to the top level, you want it to go platinum. You don't want it to go gold. You do want it to go gold, but you want platinum as the ultimate end game. So platinum is seen as the top tier of any category of tiered, you know, anything really. And so people know what the word platinum is. They may not know it as a precious metal and an element on the elemental chart, but they know what platinum is as a status, right? And so because they know what platinum is and not what palladium is, I don't think palladium is anywhere in the same category when it comes to jewelry and things of that nature. So that was kind of a long tangent, and this was a fun video to do. I appreciate all of y'all for stopping by and checking out today's video. Be sure to leave me a comment in the comment section down below for next week's video. Be sure to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button so you can be updated with future videos that I put out. With all that being said, guys, till next time, we will see ya.